We are poor because we don't take action on our ideas. I know some of you will be like, yeah, I know that. But what are you doing with your ideas? Do you know how life, how the world, how the planet will change if you took action in each and every idea that you had? Each and everything that exists was first an idea. That's how powerful ideas are. Each and everything that exists right now was first an idea. We don't lack money, we lack action, we lack creativity, we lack the ability to initiate action on each and every idea that you have. Have you ever heard someone saying, you know, God said to me, and you kind of feel like an outsider, like an outcast? How come God never told me anything? How come God never spoke to me? Why is he speaking to some of the... It makes you feel like an outsider, a devil or something. God even speaks to the devil, right? So it makes you feel like an alien, like you don't even exist. How come he's speaking to all the entities, including the devil, and he never spoke to you? Well, he's been speaking to you. All those grandiose, great ideas that you have that you never took action on. Who do you think is telling you those things? Some of you have business ideas. I'm talking about ideas that could better humanity life on planet Earth. Those are the ideas that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about your erroneous ideas of robbing the bank. No, I'm not talking about that, right? I'm talking about the ideas that are consistent, the ideas that are keep appearing, like maybe start a business, or maybe help someone, or maybe go make a YouTube video. Things like that, like simple ideas like that can impact human life on planet Earth, but some of you take them for granted. You don't even... You think they are just ideas that you conjure up out of nowhere. No, some of the ideas come from deep within. They come from your spirit, man, which was embedded within you. Like this comes from exactly who you are intended to be. Some of the ideas you cannot just conjure up. They are there because they are coming from above. They're coming from God himself. So when you hear someone saying that God said to me, and they make you feel like a filth, they make you feel like, oh, I'm the devil, or I'm the worst human being because God never speaks to me. That's not it. God speaks to all of us, and he speaks to us through the conscious. Through the conscious, you get ideas, you get like how to live your life. He guides you, he tells you all the things that he needs you to do here on planet Earth. But most of us, we take it for granted because we don't know that's the voice of God. Your conscious is the authentic voice of God. So that 0.5% of VAT increase shouldn't bother you. It shouldn't bother you. You should just realize that each and every idea can change your life if you took it serious. If you stop neglecting all the ideas that you have, they can impact and change your life, not just your life, everyone's lives who's around you. You have to start taking your ideas serious. Check this out. When a rich person cannot afford something, and I know it's unthinkable of, yes, rich people can sometimes not afford some of the things. When they cannot afford something, what do? They go into their creativity, they create something, they create a product, they create a business, they create something to solve other people's problems so that they can use that to make money if they cannot afford it. When poor people cannot afford something, what do? We go look for a job, enslave ourselves for a lifetime, waste our lives, neglect our ideas. We were created in the image of a creator. We were supposed to create. We are creators, okay? We are creators because we were made in the image and the likeness of a creator. So each and every idea that you have, supposed to implement it, supposed to put it into action. Poor people, they don't know their identity. They don't know who they are. They just consume. We are not born to consume. Consumers will always be ruled by creators because creators, they invent things. Like I said, each and everything that exists was first an idea. Imagine all the things we could have. Imagine all the things that you are robbing us of if you started creating, like all the things, all the ideas that you have, all the business ideas, all the books that you should have wrote, you didn't write, all the ideas that you had starting a TV show, all the ideas starting a music career, all those things. Imagine if you never slept on them, if you never like took them for granted. Imagine all the things we could have here, all the solutions we could have here on planet Earth, just because you took action on your ideas. I wrote a book, the first book, Fatherlessness. It was first an idea. It never left me. I always had an idea. Write a book, write a book, write a book, day in, day out. I was like, no, I'm not worthy of writing a book. No, I don't know anything about writing books. No, but I was reading books. I was attracted to books. I was already compelled to books. So I wrote my own book. But it was first an idea that wouldn't leave me alone. I always had that idea, that haunting idea that's always there, always there. Do this. And you're taking it for granted because you don't know that's the voice of God. You've been ignoring God all your life. That's God speaking to you. So transition from being a poor consumer to being a creator. You will never lack money. Money always follows people who have value. Money follows solutions. If you have solutions, creators, people who are creators, they have solutions. You bring solutions to earth because you are a creator. This phone, it's a solution that we couldn't speak to our families because of distance, because of plenty of reasons. But someone saw that there's a problem and was like, you know what? Let me solve this. People need to connect with one another. While is they're apart, right? So this is a solution. It's making someone money. This is a business idea. So all the ideas that you have, don't take them lightly. Don't sleep on them. Don't say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. No, if it's something that you can do today, do it. So you shouldn't be scared by VAT increasing, tax increasing, politicians robbing us. That shouldn't scare you at all, because you are a creator. You were made in the image of a creator. You might as well just create. And check this out. You don't have to invent anything new. You don't have to be this great inventor. No, you just have to use old materials to create new ideas, to refurnish them into new ideas. What do I mean? Your new shoes, they're just old cows, right? They use old cows to make new shoes. That's how you create. You don't have to invent anything new. Use old materials to make new ideas. A car is just an old materials, steel, minerals, old things. They just repackaged in a new way. And then you say, oh, this is a brand new car. No, that's old material. No one invented steel. We found it here on earth. So people are reusing, refurnishing, recreating the old things in a new way, in a new fashion. That's how it is. Your new shoe is just an old cow. There's nothing new under the sun. Just use old materials to create new things, and you'll never be scared no matter how the economy goes. You shouldn't be scared of anything if you take action on each and every idea that you have. Poverty will leave you alone. Poverty won't scare you. That's what it is. Let's go!